Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the School Board Candidates Meet and Greet for the Gloucester Township Public Schools. Welcome, everyone. If we could, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I see we have a turnout of 2 out of the 6 candidates. All candidates were informed, written, and it is what it is. So we're going to continue with the event. Thank you. Tonight, let's see here. My name is Christopher Shin. I'll be your moderator and host this evening. Thank you for inviting me. I don't think we have to worry about people getting unruly this evening. So, Megan, you never know. All right, recording policy. What we're looking for is there will be no individual recording of anything tonight. We are recording for public use, and if you go to the QR code on the desk over there, you can watch it on YouTube tomorrow. It'll be posted up. All right. So let's see here. Next. Okay. The rules are real simple. Just be respectful of the candidates. We're going to have some leeway tonight. We'll have, all the candidates will have plenty of time to answer questions and field questions from. Are we doing questions tonight from the gallery or no? Just the written questions. Okay, just the written questions. Fantastic. This is my first event, as you can tell. So, fantastic. Now we're basing the rules tonight loosely on the League of Women Voters in the state of New Jersey for a template of how we run things on the meeting. So it's not exact, but it's loose enough for it. So with that in mind, introduction. Again, I'm Christopher Shin. I'm the past president of the Gloucester Township Pioneer Rotary Club. I was a resident for about 20 years in Gloucester Township. I don't live here since 2012. I'm a registered independent. I will not join a political party. So just so you know, I'm very pro-school, and so that's one of the reasons I really said I'd be here. So thank you for being part of this. I'm a past business owner. I've owned 7 companies, including a trucking, construction, and I'm a charter captain also. So recently I went back to Camden County College in 2014 in the Rutgers School of Business. I have my MBA from Rutgers. I'm also working on a doctorate now. So it's semi-retired is being so all right. So quick little introduction. We're going to have candidates are going to be given 5 minutes to do an introduction about themselves. Talk about why you should be on the school board, and talk about yourselves, your history. We've got 5 questions. I'm sorry, 6 questions. 6 questions to answer. You'll be giving 3 minutes each. We're not going to hold you to answer all the questions. We'll do 1 each back and forth. Okay. You'll be giving a closing statement, and then we're going to adjourn. So it's a simple time. All right. So let's start with Mary Ann Johnson.
Yes.
If you would please, to turn on your microphone, there's going to be a little button on the bottom here. You just show it. That's it. You have the green light.
Okay.
You're okay. Tell us you got 5 minutes to tell us a little something about yourself.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I do have a flyer here at the door if you would like to take on your way out. It's a little bit about myself. I have 2 sons, Michael and David, who both attended Gloucester Township schools. I have 3 grandchildren. One is currently at Glen Landing. One is at Triton, and one is in the Lawrenceville Middle School. Retired after 25 years after working for Gloucester Township schools, and as an aide and as an administrative assistant to the Director of Special Education. I've been an officer for the Catalina Hills Little League. I am Gloucester Township's 2016 Women Who Make a Difference Award recipient. I have independently served on Gloucester Township Board of Education for almost 9 years. School Board President this year, 2023. supported the fight to more fairly compensate our lowest wage earners. For the first time we added video recordings, monthly meetings, and we've posted them on our website. We've held the budget so there's no increase in taxes for 3 years, which was not easy. Attend council of school meetings where parents from each home and school group meets to share their fundraising ideas. I attend school functions such as band concerts, plays, Read Across America, Honor Society, and all the fun stuff. Actually, yesterday I got to go to Glen Landing and I watched the preschool parade, which was cute, and then caught the one over at Shoes. I helped add more counselors to help with mental health for our students and our staff. I serve on 4 ESSER committees, that's the Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief, Preschool Expansion, Early Childhood Advisory Committee, the Curriculum, and the Security, and I chair the Security and Buildings and Grounds. I requested the board to be more proactive and endorsed a resolution for Adriana's Law. The law would target school-related cyberbullying, giving consequences to those who share videos or texts by social media. And that's me.
All right, fantastic, thank you very much. Forgive me if I don't pronounce your name correctly. Is Dena Hendry?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I pulled that. Fantastic. All right,
Great.
please, 5 minutes about yourself.
Excellent. Good evening. My name is Dena Hendry. I am running for Gloucester Township School Board, and I am a mom of 3 boys who attend school in our district. I have twins that are 10, and they're in 5th grade, and then I have a middle schooler who is 11. Since 2017, I have been a part of the Choose FSA. I have been the co-vice president now for 3 years, which is really fun. I've attended school board meetings since 2020 regularly, and it is absolutely phenomenal to be a part of not only my kids' school experience, but all of the school's experience, all the kids' school's experience. Advocated for our teachers. I ask questions regularly at school board meetings. I am a full-time professional as well. I've been a resident in Gloucester Township since 2014. And I'm running for school board just to make a difference, to have a parent on the school board, to have that voice, and that has the sole interest of all of our students, all of our teachers and staff, and all of our community. I do feel that it's extremely important to have a parent that understands the points of pain and could be that voice and that advocate for our parents that have children in our school system. So that is me, and I thank you so much.
Fantastic, thank you. All right. 6 pre-selected questions. Now, these questions are outside of your scope of duties that you would see in these questions. All right? So, with that in mind, we'll start with Mary Ann. Question 1. What was your motivation for running for a school board seat?
Well, as I said, I worked for the school district for 25 years, so I know what it's like from the inside. So, and I wanted to be on the other side because I thought that I could bring my expertise, the things that I had learned while I was working, into at the school board.
Fantastic, thank you. Dena, same question. What was your motivation for running for a school board seat?
That's a really great question. My why is that after attending school board meetings since 2020, I strive to ask for more transparency from the school district. And part of the reason is that I have been a strong voice for change and needing change. And I can't ask for change if I'm not willing to be the change, because that is really hypocritical. You know, if you're voicing, hey, you know, things need to change, but you're not willing to step up, then you should just then be quiet. So I decided if I am advocating and wanting change, then I need to say, you know what, I'm willing to put myself out there, be the change, and lead the way for more transparency and things that I believe that should happen with our school board and our administration that will help the students and the teachers and our community.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Next question, Marianne. What particular experiences, skills, or volunteer experiences have prepared you to serve as a school board member?
Gosh, volunteers, let's start there. When my youngest was in kindergarten, I started at Choose School. I was the volunteer volunteer parent in the library, and I did that for 6 years until I was hired by Choose School as an aide. For 14 years, I volunteered, I guess you would call it, as a CCD teacher in St. Gregory's in Magnolia. I again volunteered. I was on the board of the Catalina Hills Little League, and that's pretty much my volunteer.
Fantastic.
Unless you could say that we are volunteers on the board because we do not get paid.
Correct. Thank you very much. Dena, same question. What particular experiences, skills, or volunteer experiences have prepared you to serve as a school board member?
With regarding to volunteering, being involved in the parent group at my children's school helps in a small aspect. Also being a part of professional organizations, been a part of the Delaware Apartment Association and leading different chair events and positions with membership and organizational skills. And professionally, I have the privilege that not only do I get to be a leader for 16 leasing professionals, but I'm also their cheerleader. Because it's really important that you, as a leader, can support and nurture everybody else on your team for them to be successful. So right there is a big undertaking, having 3,500 apartment homes that I'm responsible for between Central Jersey and parts of Pennsylvania, and then also 16 leasing professionals, which are adults that range from anywhere from 19 years old until their mid-60s. So understanding that everyone is different, but at the same time, forming policies and procedures to help 3,500 apartment homes thrive, but also giving that support to 16 leasing professionals. So having that strong background in policies and having the leadership but also supportive aspects, I believe would help me in this position.
Fantastic, thank you. All right, question number 3. Marianne, what school district or community activity organizations have you been involved with prior to running for the school board?
Oh gosh, I think I kind of covered that before.
Just have to go through the question.
Right. Yeah, once again, I was a teacher for 14 years for CCD. I was the secretary on the board of the Catalina Hills Little League. And I volunteer my time as wherever I can. Since I am retired, I am able to attend different things that go along in the school district. Like yesterday with the parade, and I was able to do that. And I go to the council of schools meetings and things like that. Things that are held during the day that I'm able to do because I am retired.
Thank you. All right, Dena, same question. What school district or community activity organizations have you been involved with prior to running for the school board?
So, like I said, in 2017, I started going to Choose FSA meetings. And then in 2018, I became the co-secretary. In 2020, I became co-vice president of the Choose FSA, which is the position that I currently hold now, where I get to support our president and also do more of the behind-the-scenes stuff. As I always say, I don't get to do the fun things during the day because I'm working. But yesterday, I got to deliver boograms. I took a PTO day and delivered boograms because it's my kids' last year in elementary school, so that was super fun. And to see the craziness of third, fourth, and fifth graders in their costumes, because that adds an extra level of excitement for the day. So just being a part of the parent group at Choose Elementary, planning events, fundraising, and really supporting our teachers has led me. My kids play flag football, so I don't have a leadership role in there, but I go to all their games, I cheer them on, record them, take pictures, and just attending events around the township.
Fantastic. Not only are we learning a lot about our candidates, but I learned something tonight. A boogram.
Boogram.
What is a boogram?
A boogram is not like a boogram like your boyfriend or girlfriend. Your boogram is a fundraiser which is very profitable. For just $1, you can, what we charge, send a boogram to your favorite pal, teacher, and it's a piece of paper. And this year we did candy. Last year we did pencils. We tried to change it up. But we made over $1,000 doing these boograms. And so a couple of parents spearhead and tape the candy on the piece of paper, and then you have to label it. So I did not volunteer for that, but I did make the flyer for it, which was very, very pretty. And then I delivered them. So that was the first time. I don't really know my way around the school. We needed to go to a classroom. I was like, where is that? Because you would think since 2017 I would know every nook and cranny in that school, but I don't. So it was really fun.
Thank you. Learn something new every day, for sure. All right, the first half of the questions were about our candidates. Now we're going to get into some meat and potatoes of things. Here we go. It's going to be a little more difficult now. All right. Next question, Mary Ann. What do you see as the primary work of the school board? What do you see as the primary work of the school board?
Well, I could start by saying what it's not. The school board makes policy, but we do not micromanage. So there are certain things that we may come up with, such as dress codes or things along that line. And we, as a committee, would meet and we would make decisions that way. Then they go to the full board and it goes for a decision. We do not micromanage, as I said. That's not our position as a board. There's 9 members on the board. We each have a say, but like everything else with an odd number, 5 and 4, you need 5 votes for something to be passed. So I think that, could you read the question again, please?
What do you see as the primary work of the school board?
Okay, the primary work of the school is to make policy.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Dena, same question. What do you see as the primary work of the school board?
I see the school board being kind of like the brains of the outfit. You know, the school board is there to be the liaison between school and the community, and is to be the representative voice for the parents and to help our children succeed, and also to have policies in place to help the community. And when I mean where, you know, it's the brains of the outfit, it's that, you know, you have the school board, as Mary Ann said, there's 9 individuals, and between those 9 individuals, policies and procedures should be written or implemented and having 9 individuals say and contribute to the policy. It can't just be, one way of thinking. I think that's when you have 9 individuals that will add to it, then that is when better policies can be put into place. So going back to your question, the main purpose or main work of the school board is to say, okay, this is what we need here as a district. They come up with the idea, then they would give it to the superintendent, say, all right, now it's your job to make sure this gets done, because this is what the community needs and they want it, and this is what we came up with it. This is the solution to this problem, let's say, whether it's dress code. These 9 individuals met and said, okay, listen, this is getting out of hand with these crop tops. So let's come up with a solution to get it done. They wrote the policy, they agreed on the policy, now they give it to the superintendent and says, get it done. Then the superintendent makes sure to get it done. That's the main works of the school board.
Thank you. All right, next question. Mary Ann. Do you have any specific suggestions for improvement between our school board and our community?
I would like to see more interaction with the parents. Maybe a give and take, maybe a workshop meeting where people can come, speak their mind. We hear people. We have people in the audience that we have time that they can speak, and we understand. But again, we can't do everything that everybody wants. It has to be within reason. That way we can have an open communications back and forth. I would like to see more of that.
Thank you. All right, Dena, same question. Do you have any specific suggestions for improvement between our school board and our community?
How long do we have?
You got 5 minutes?
No, I'm kidding. When I get nervous, I combat it with humor. So, suggestions. Our school district is pretty awesome. That's part of the reason why I was adamant to my husband that we were not going to leave Gloucester Township, because I enjoyed where my kids went to school. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Attending school board meetings since 2020. Now, mind you, my oldest started school in 2017, so I didn't attend school board meetings. That's my bad. But I started attending in 2020, and attending since then, I noticed that things could be improved and to be worked on. One of them was communication. How can the district better communicate to the parents? A perfect example is this year when the technology fee was reinstated for this year, but it wasn't conveyed to the parents until right before school started. So it was poor execution, to get it done. I understand why it's there, but it's the communication part of it. The accountability needs to be better, and also transparency. I can tell you that since 2020, it has come, not a long way, it has come a way, where it is better. And it's definitely better, and I think it's better because people like Mary Ann is our leader, for the school board, and is making that, put in motion. But there's still a lot to be done to ensure that there is transparency, and to ensure that if you are sending an email to our superintendent, that you do get a response in a timely manner, and that you're not waiting. I think a lot of the breakdown happens is when individuals, especially parents, do not get an answer or a reply, and then therefore the wheels start turning, and then therefore people start becoming keyboard warriors. If parents or taxpayers have a concern and it gets addressed in a timely manner, then we wouldn't have a breakdown in communication. So really for me, I think if we address accountability, transparency, and ensure that policies are followed, because our school board has taken the time to write some pretty good policies, and if the administrators are not ensuring that they're followed, then they're just wasting 9 people's time.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, the final question of the evening. Mary Ann, if elected, you will be a representative of the residents, students, and staff. Do you acknowledge that your schedule will allow you to fulfill this expectation?
Absolutely. As I have stated earlier, I am retired, so I do have the time to spend at the schools during the day. Sometimes I think they kind of look like, oh, she's back again. But I do like to keep my thumb on the pulse of everything, and I do go to the different things that are being held during the day. So yeah, I'm more than ready to be reelected, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Dena, same question. If elected, will you be a representative? You will be a representative of the residents, students, and staff. Do you acknowledge that your schedule will allow you to fulfill this expectation?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be able to be sitting here. I wouldn't put my name forward if I didn't think I could do it. I wouldn't be actually able to do it if I didn't have the support from my husband. Like I said, I have 3 kids, and I work full time. And without his support, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do now. That's part of the reason why I didn't join. I mean, I did join the PTA of the middle school, but I'm not seeking any additional leadership roles. And then for my kid's 5th grade year, I took a step back just in case if this was to be a goal of mine that was fulfilled. So I'm ready for the challenge and I accept it.
Okay. All right, at this point, thank you both candidates for all your answers to the questions. Thank you. At this point, I'd like to invite our candidates to do a closing statement to summarize their key points and reasons for wanting to be on the school board. So let's start with Mary Ann. Go ahead.
Well, I've spent 9 years already, and I'm ready for 3 more. And I enjoy what I'm doing. It keeps me busy, very much busy. My calendar is constantly being filled in with different things that are going on. Like I said yesterday, I did 2 schools with preschool parades. Glen Landing sent an invitation for us to go to the Veterans Day, so I'll be there. And I enjoy helping children, and I enjoy the fact that I can be a stepping stone for a parent to come to us with problems. But we do have to remember there is a chain of command. So people do need to if you have a problem, as I'm saying, if you have a problem, you have a chain of command, please use it. The board is here for you, but you need to go through the chain of command to get before you come to us.
Thank you very much. Dena, closing statement, please.
Thank you everybody for attending. It was a lot less painful than I thought. I had a panic attack before coming and I'm good now. Closing statement. I'm doing this because I see that we have a really great district, but it can be better. And I think it can be better when you have individuals that are sitting on the school board who have the sole interest of all the students and all the staff and teachers and all the community, not of interest of anything else. And I think when people are sitting on the school board, they should have an invested interest in that already. You know, you're not gonna wake up today and say, hey, I'm gonna perform heart surgery, and you've never attended medical school, right? You've went to school, you studied that, and then you said, okay, I'm gonna perform heart surgery. This is no different. Yes, this is a volunteer position, but it is an important position because you have over 7,000 kids that you are helping become future leaders. You have staff and you have teachers that your policies and procedures are helping them shape those future leaders. And you have the responsibility of over 70,000 Gloucester Township residents. So if you've never attended a school board meeting, then you would have no idea what you're walking into. I've attended school board meetings since 2020. I may not know everything that I'm walking into, but I have a sliver of what it takes to be a successful school board candidate. And I just would like your support and vote, and I thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our volunteers make our communities. As someone who's involved with Rotary and many other organizations, thank you very much to our volunteers to seek office at our community. Thank you. Everyone, thank you for being here. Please, a warm welcome and appreciation for your candidates. And thank you all for coming out to support them. We do have some light refreshments. Please help yourself, and please talk amongst yourselves and have a good evening. Thank you for being here.